Hey there, welcome back to Empower with Nancy, the show where we really dive deep into the mindset, strategies, and soul behind powerful leadership in life transformation. Today's topic, I'm going to talk about the emotional intelligence at work and the actual superpower that no one has taught you. And most of us were taught to really hustle, meet deadlines, hit the numbers, hit your goals, but no one pulled us aside and said, the way you understand emotions, your others, and how others feel the emotions is going to make or break a career, can make or break a team, and really for your sanity. So today we're going to break through this silence and I'm going to show you and walk you through what that superpower means and what you can learn from it because it is very powerful. Have you ever really walked into a meeting and you felt the energy shift like the minute you walked in and you sat down? You feel like something is off, but no one says a word. It's like silence. Or maybe you're the leader and you're getting frustrated because your team isn't communicating well. You feel the tension and you can't quite figure this out. And maybe the performance is suffering within the team, but nothing on the scheme of the meeting, the agenda, nothing explains it. Like you're going in feeling completely unsure of the meeting and how it's going to go. This is the invisible world of the emotional intelligence that we face. It's not just being super nice or getting along with everyone, right? It really is knowing how to recognize and navigate and respond to emotions, yours and others, in that present moment. And sometimes, as you know, emotions can really get in the way. We say things that we don't mean to say, we do things that we don't mean to do. And then we build brick walls, and sometimes we just shut down. This is the skill to develop how to control the emotional struggle. And here's what really shows up within us: constant miscommunication. We tend to burn out and feel completely overwhelmed. We have conflict and avoidance, like we don't want to deal with any type of conflict. And then we have teams that underperform because of the emotional stress and struggle that they're facing. And then we have leaders who feel alone at the top, where you're thinking, how can a leader feel alone when they are getting paid so well? They're running the company. But let me tell you, where does it start? It does start from the top. I've seen high achieving professionals lose promotions, top talent walk away from the organization, businesses fall apart, and because no one taught them this language, and that is the emotional intelligence. What emotional intelligence really is, and what is it that, how can we really navigate through it? So, emotional intelligence is the ability to really recognize your own emotions first, not someone else's. It's your own. Being aware of what you feel and why, and then be able to manage those emotions. How do you manage them, especially under stress or pressure? That is where it's so crucial to really navigate and get through not allowing those emotions to take you down, and really recognizing the emotions in others by reading the room and seeing the unspoken of others. Use that awareness to guide interactions. And this helps with the empathy, the influence, and the clarity. And I want you to think about it. Your ability to lead, collaborate, and negotiate, even really make smart decision, is to really put that emotional intelligence in place. And emotional intelligence is what determines whether you thrive once you feel that power inside. And here's the thing, emotional intelligence is not something that we are born with or born without it. It is a skill, which means it can be developed, which means you get to control that and you get to make that change. So the pain behind feeling low, like you're low emotional intelligence, is if you've ever felt reactive emotionally and regretted everything. You shut down in tough conversations, you avoid feedback out of fear and worry, feeling you're going to fail, feeling like maybe you're going to get fired. You're tired to controlling every detail because you don't trust others to handle things. Then you welcome that emotional intelligence. There are signs. These are signs, not failures. But put the skill that hasn't been developed yet. And if you lead a team, the ripple effects are even greater. So, low emotional intelligence creates a culture of fear, defensiveness, and complete burnout. And let's not forget the cost of high turnover, disengagement, and missed opportunities because people don't feel seen or safe enough to contribute fully in the organizations or in situations out. It doesn't have to always be on a personal level. This is why emotional intelligence isn't soft. It's smart business. And here's how you can start developing the superpower. I want you to pause and name what you feel. It sounds simple, right? But most people skip this, they avoid it. Instead of reacting, I want you to ask, what am I really feeling right now? Is it anger? Is it fear? Is it insecurity? Create a safe space between stimulus and response. Not every email needs an instant reply. Not every disagreement needs a defense. Take a deep breath, respond with intention, not impulse. Like, don't feel that you have to respond right away based off of how you're feeling. Sometimes we need to think about it first before responding. Listen beneath those words that you're feeling. When someone is short, unmotivated, or overcompensating, ask yourself, what's really going on here? Because emotional intelligence means you don't just manage behavior, you understand it. And another really superpower way of getting through this is practice empathy without rescuing everything. You can validate someone's experience without taking it on. Really, you really truly can. Emotional intelligence is not about carrying everyone's emotions. It's about recognizing and navigating them with boundaries. I talk a lot about boundaries and people pleasing in my program, and it really is very powerful. And then lastly is get feedback, like real feedback. Ask people you trust how you can come across emotionally. It is okay to open up and ask, how do they experience you in situations, conflict? When you lead, when you're under pressure, how do you react? Do you shut down? Do you say things you shouldn't say? Growth starts with awareness, everyone. So let me leave you with this. Your emotional intelligence is the bridge between knowing what to do and being able to do it well with others. It's this invisible thread between trust, loyalty, and leadership that actually inspires. And yes, it is superpower. But the good news is it's one that you can learn you can develop and strengthen every single day. But you have to put the work into it and you have to believe that you can get through it. So, if this resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, remember that you don't have to react, you can respond. And that is the powerful of emotional intelligence. With gratitude, Nancy.